Key point 1. Create a productive workplace through value. In our modern world, focused on success and progress, it's easy to feel lost in the shuffle. Some people wake up and motivate themselves to face the workday, only to sometimes question if what they do even matters. Does this ring a bell? You're not alone. For countless professionals, the absence of appreciation from coworkers and supervisors can weigh heavily on the spirit. Regardless of our role or title, we all seek more than just a paycheck. The need to be acknowledged, to have our efforts seen and cherished, is a fundamental human desire. When managers overlook this emotional need, the consequences go far beyond personal discontent. A lack of appreciation can diminish a person's connection to their role, lead to negative behaviors such as increased complaints or time off, and even result in talented staff leaving the organization. These consequences tarnish the image of both the team and the company, and clients may hesitate to trust a business that struggles with internal interactions. Recognition and value of our contributions are crucial for a fulfilling and efficient professional life. Studies emphasize the significance of feeling valued. For instance, the U.S. Department of Labor found that 64% of Americans left their jobs because they didn't feel appreciated. This statistic tells us that recognition isn't a mere perk. It's crucial for retaining talent and ensuring organizational growth. But there's a silver lining. Businesses can enhance productivity and build a stronger, more dedicated team by fostering an environment where everyone feels seen and appreciated. Let's learn how valuing employees can shape a thriving workplace environment. Take the next step and discover how to make a difference today. Key point 2. The essence of true appreciation. In the workplace, we often hear about the importance of showing gratitude and appreciation to our colleagues. It might sound simple, just say thanks, right? However, it's far more nuanced than it appears. Broad gestures of gratitude, like launching a company-wide thank you campaign, might initially seem like a good idea. Still, they often fall flat. Such initiatives can be perceived as insincere, leaving employees more skeptical than before. Everyone wants to feel valued, but a generic approach can appear fake. You should remember the difference between recognition and genuine appreciation. Recognition, though essential, primarily focuses on specific behaviors beneficial to the company. It's about acknowledging desired actions and is typically top-down, coming from supervisors or higher-ups. On the other hand, appreciation delves deeper than hierarchy. People can and should show appreciation to their colleagues and even the company's head. It's holistic, considering not only the individual's contribution, but also their intrinsic value as a person. It's not just the message, but the method that makes appreciation meaningful. This contrast brings us to a crucial point illuminated by Chapman. People perceive and value appreciation differently. They have distinct languages of appreciation. What feels affirming to one person might not resonate with another. Some may value verbal praise, while others might appreciate acts of service or quality time. If our token of gratitude doesn't align with the recipient's appreciation language, the sentiment might go unnoticed or, even worse, misinterpreted. Understanding and applying the idea of appreciation languages is a game changer. By tailoring our gestures to match an individual's preferred language, we can heighten their impact and make each person feel genuinely seen and cherished. However, this isn't just about individual feelings. When authentic appreciation, rooted in understanding these languages, becomes the norm, entire organizations benefit. Workplaces transform, becoming hubs of positivity and collaboration. Employees feel more connected to their roles, peers, and the overarching mission, enhancing engagement and productivity. Have you ever met a person and it seemed impossible to find the right approach? Don't worry, because there are 5 ways to show appreciation. You will find a common language with your colleagues by learning more about each of them. Yes, even with those you are afraid to say hello to. Key point 3. Celebrate character and achievements. Small acts often leave the most lasting impression. One of the most impactful is using words of affirmation. This language of appreciation revolves around using phrases to convey positive messages, making others feel valued. Appreciation through words can be as simple as praising a coworker for a job well done. Acknowledging their efforts verbally can be impactful when an employee exceeds or passionately meets expectations. For instance, Praising your receptionist for the enthusiasm with which they handle calls can lead to a repeated pattern of the same positive behavior. Emphasize your colleagues' strengths and help them grow. Beyond immediate actions and tasks lie other important subtleties, character traits. They are the silent heroes of a thriving workplace. They may not always be visible, but their effects ripple throughout an organization. Attributes like honesty, perseverance, and humility are invaluable. As noted by Gary Chapman and Paul White, the collective character of employees is one of a company's greatest assets. By verbally recognizing these traits, leaders uplift individuals and fortify the organization's foundation. For example, expressing trust in an employee's integrity in financial matters can instill a sense of pride and responsibility. But the how and where of affirmations also matter. While a private one-on-one can be deeply encouraging, praising the coworker publicly in front of their peers amplifies the effect. It's akin to offering them a spotlight moment, validating their efforts in the eyes of those they work with daily. For some, this public affirmation can be the most cherished, especially in front of those they respect. While completed responsibilities propel an organization forward, words of affirmation, for both tasks and character, fuel its individuals. A well-placed word of praise or inspiration, tailored to the receiver's preferred style, can ignite passion, increase productivity, and foster loyalty. It's a reminder that taking a moment to recognize and affirm can create a chain reaction of positivity. Next to physical survival, the greatest need of a human being is psychological survival, to be understood, to be affirmed, to be validated, to be appreciated. Stephen Covey. Key point 4. The value of genuine attention. Do your colleagues often check phone messages while talking to you? Or do you remember anyone from your office answering your open-ended questions briefly, seemingly out of politeness? Don't be too quick to blame them. Maybe they are shy, or their appreciation language is not quality time. Many people spend hours in the company of their colleagues. However, physical presence doesn't equate to quality time. Truly valuing someone goes beyond just being around them. It requires giving them genuine attention and showing them they're significant. Of course, you don't have to spend such valuable resources as time and effort to get along with all your colleagues. First, you will not have time to fulfill your duties. And second, quality time is the language of appreciation for only some. True connection requires attention and time spent. Now the concept of quality time has various forms. One of the most effective ways to demonstrate it is through focused attention. Imagine you're with a colleague. Giving them your full attention without interruptions communicates respect and interest. Another approach is shared experiences. Some employees deeply value activities shared with their peers or superiors. Whether attending a conference, having a meal together, or joining an entertaining event, these shared moments can be powerful bonding opportunities. Such individuals need more than a simple conversation. Instead, being invited to partake in shared activities makes them feel genuinely valued. Yet another option involves small group dialogues. Some may feel overwhelmed by one-on-one discussions, particularly with a supervisor. In a smaller group, though, they might find their voice. Especially when a supervisor is seeking suggestions, these individuals feel heard and appreciated when their ideas are acknowledged. Like any other language, this one has dialects because each person has an understanding of spending time together. But it is essential to remember the main thing. When someone's primary need is quality time, addressing it can lead to their growth and motivation. Conversely, neglecting this need might result in decreased morale and commitment. Did you know? The healthier work environment a company has, the more employees are satisfied with it, and the less likely they are to quit. Among the factors of such an environment are the quality of relationships between colleagues, the level of trust, understanding of the vision, and the precise division of responsibilities. Key point 5. Serving with purpose. Another significant way to show appreciation is through acts of service. Offering a colleague assistance or lending a hand is a gesture that speaks volumes about respect, understanding, and partnership. However, the road to genuine service is paved with complexities. Before you embark on helping others, it's crucial to ensure your tasks are in order. In interconnected workplaces, leaving your duties unattended might inadvertently burden others. As such, while the intention to help is noble, It can be misconstrued if it stems from neglecting your responsibilities. A genuine act of service is mindful, voluntary, and complete. Moreover, not everyone might welcome offers of assistance. The key lies in communication. Before diving in to help, it's imperative to ask. Assumptions, no matter how well-intentioned, can lead to misunderstandings. In this case, the same rule that our parents taught us in childhood applies. If you want to play with other children's toys or ride their bicycle, first get their permission. But now such games have moved to working offices. Demonstrating your appreciation for those you work with by serving them can be a very low-key, yet effective way of encouraging coworkers. Paul White. If someone chooses to step in, aligning with their colleagues' approach is essential, ensuring tasks are done their way. The genuine essence of service is valuable only when offered without any external pressure. If someone feels coerced into assisting, the gesture loses its authenticity and might look like mere duty, devoid of real appreciation. Another critical aspect to remember is the commitment to completion. Beginning a task intending to assist and then abandoning it midway fails the purpose and could discourage the individual who values acts of service. If you decide to help, seeing the task through is paramount. Individuals who deeply resonate with acts of service are invigorated when colleagues offer help. Their motivation amplifies, driving them to harness their skills and abilities for the broader good of the organization. Such reactions serve as a potent reminder that in professional relationships, simple gestures, done right, can foster bonds and drive collective growth. Key point 6. What does your gift say? Among various ways to express gratitude, tangible gifts hold a unique place. But there's a catch. It's not about the gift's cost or grandeur, but the thought and intention behind it. And, of course, such an act should not raise questions about corruption or look like a monetary reward or a desire to get a promotion. When we talk about gifting, it's easy to assume it relates to something extravagant or expensive. Yet the most impactful gifts are those that show a personal touch. A simple item that resonates with an individual can speak volumes about the giver's effort to know and understand them. Such a symbolic gesture does not require a reason, unlike birthday or Christmas gifts. Thoughtful gifts to colleagues signal that you remember and care about their preferences. However, the world of gifting is delicate. People place different emphasis on receiving gifts. For some, a well-chosen present can affirm their worth in the eyes of the giver. Yet for others, such gestures might not hold much significance. It underscores the importance of understanding and respecting individual preferences. Gary Chapman highlights that matching the gift with the recipient's interests is essential. Just as some might cherish concert tickets due to their love of music, others might be thrilled with a bright t-shirt. It's about aligning the gift with what the individual values. Answering these questions will help refine your gift choice. What would the recipient truly enjoy? What sparks their interest? How can you make them feel cherished and recognized? Regrettably, many gifts today arise from a sense of duty or mere tradition, lacking the heartfelt consideration that makes them special. Such perfunctory acts can do more harm than good, diminishing the essence of appreciation and even creating rifts. No matter how small or inexpensive, gifts must encapsulate the giver's time, effort, and genuine thought. They have the potential to strengthen connections, evoke gratitude, and foster mutual respect. But, as with all gestures, it's the intention and understanding behind them that truly make a difference. So, the next time you consider giving a gift, remember to ask yourself, what idea do I want to convey with this act? Key point 7. The tactile side of gratitude. Physical touch as a language of appreciation is a complex, yet vital topic. Before considering it, answer the question. Is it customary in your company to hug each other, shake hands, or pat coworkers on the shoulder for a job well done? In an era characterized by heightened sensitivity to personal boundaries, understanding the value and nuances of physical touch is paramount. Such contact, while potent, requires caution. The very touch that can foster warmth and connection for some may be unwelcome or intrusive to others. So, respect the boundaries of people and their bodies so that even an innocent hug does not spoil your professional relationship. From our earliest moments, touch plays an intrinsic role in our well-being. Babies held close often develop greater emotional health than those deprived of it. Similarly, older adults in care facilities who experience frequent comforting touches tend to fare better emotionally and physically. As Paul White highlights, gentle, non-sexual touches can effectively convey appreciation to colleagues, even in professional environments. Prioritize comfort when using touch as an appreciation tool. That said, this doesn't imply a one-size-fits-all approach. Recognizing the signs of comfort or discomfort is essential in understanding how a person perceives physical contact. For example, if a colleague's body tenses upon a shoulder touch, it signals a need to reassess and respect their comfort zone. Touches vary in intent and can be broadly classified as implicit or explicit. Implicit touches are brief, instinctive gestures like a high five, a pat on the back, or a handshake. These spontaneous actions are common in many work environments, indicating acknowledgement or camaraderie. In contrast, explicit touches involve more conscious thought and often come accompanied by verbal expressions of appreciation. Think of an extended handshake with sincere words of gratitude. To someone whose primary language of appreciation is touch, this genuine gesture could mean the world. To sum up, even the most well-intentioned gesture can misfire if it doesn't align with the recipient's comfort and boundaries. It is paramount to approach it with sensitivity, awareness, and respect. So, the next time you want to hug or pat someone on the back, remember your coworkers' preferences and the mutual respect that forms the foundation of all interactions. Conclusion. What is the secret of organizational success? It's simpler than you might think. Make your employees feel genuinely appreciated. When team members feel cherished, they naturally excel in their roles, become more committed to the company's mission, and genuinely enjoy their tasks. Of course, everyone wants a fair paycheck for their efforts, but there's more to job satisfaction than just the numbers on a pay stub. Everyone from top-tier executives to entry-level staff seeks acknowledgement and appreciation for their contributions. The desire to feel valued transcends job titles. When people ignore this need, the consequences are palpable. Employees start to see themselves as mere cogs in the machine, leading to increased negative chatter and a general sense of disillusionment. The workplace environment becomes fragmented, with employees feeling detached from one another and the company's broader mission. If left unchecked, this disengagement spirals into a higher turnover rate. So, businesses aiming to prosper in today's competitive landscape must recognize and nurture their most significant asset, their people. When employees are genuinely valued, the entire organization thrives. Learn more about your colleagues and notice their preferences. Would they be happy to hear an inspiring word, chat with you over lunch, or receive something small as a gift? The correct answer to this question will help make your workspace healthier and more enjoyable. Try this. Observe your team closely. Gauge how each individual feels recognized. If you sense a hint of underappreciation, initiate gestures of gratitude. Engage with your team consistently. Over time, you'll instinctively discern each member's unique appreciation language, allowing you to tailor your gestures and expressions more effectively.